Hello and welcome to Finbong Official. Today we are going to discuss one of the most talked about financial controversies in India, the SEBI raid on Avadhut Sathe's trading academy. This case has shaken the retail investing community and raised serious questions about the credibility of financial influencers, also known as Finfluencers, in India. But more importantly, we will not just stop at the case itself. We will dive deeper into what it means for retail investors like you, how penny stock scams usually work, and what lessons we can all learn to protect ourselves in the future. So, let's begin. Part 1. Who is Avadhut Sathe? Avadhut Sathe is a well-known name in the world of trading education. He built a large online following, especially on YouTube, with more than 9 lakh subscribers. His content was mostly about trading strategies, market analysis, and financial education. Like many Finfluencers, he positioned himself as a mentor, someone who could guide ordinary retail investors toward financial independence. Through his academy and training programs, thousands of people joined his community, trusting him with both time and money. But recently, SEBI, the Securities and Exchange Board of India, raided his academy over allegations of involvement in a penny stock scam. This incident has opened up a much larger debate. Can we really trust every financial influencer we see on YouTube or social media? Or should we be more careful about where we get our financial knowledge from? Part 2. What exactly is the allegation? According to reports, the allegation is linked to the manipulation of penny stocks. Now, for those of you who may be new to the term penny stocks, are shares of very small companies, usually trading at a very low price, sometimes even below 10 or 20 rupees. On the surface, penny stocks look very attractive. Why? Because if a stock trading at 5 rupees doubles to 10 rupees, you've technically made a 100% return. This dream of quick money is what attracts retail investors. But here's the problem. Penny stocks are extremely risky. They have very low liquidity, meaning not many buyers and sellers exist. Their prices can be manipulated very easily by people with influence or inside access. In the alleged case, the claim is that penny stocks were being promoted, possibly through channels of influence, while insiders might have been benefiting from the rise in price. Once retail investors started buying based on the hype, the stock prices went up and the operators allegedly sold their shares at a profit, leaving ordinary investors trapped when the prices collapsed. This is a classic example of a pump and dump scheme. Part 3. What is a pump and dump scheme? A pump and dump scheme is one of the oldest tricks in the stock market book. Here's how it works. Step 1. Someone acquires a large amount of a very cheap stock. Step 2. They promote it heavily, sometimes through social media, WhatsApp groups, Telegram channels, or even YouTube videos. Step 3. As more people buy in, the price of the stock rises rapidly. This is called the pump. Step 4. Once the price is high enough, the original holders sell their shares for a profit. This is the dump. Step 5. When the selling pressure hits, the stock price collapses, leaving small investors with huge losses. The sad part is that this always hurts retail investors the most, because they are often the last to enter and the last to exit. Part 4. Why did SEBI step in? SEBI, as India's market regulator, has the job of protecting investors and ensuring fair play in the markets. When there are allegations of market manipulation, especially in penny stocks, SEBI steps in to investigate. In the case of Avadhut Sathe's academy, SEBI conducted raids to gather evidence of whether there was deliberate promotion of such stocks, whether there was insider benefit, and whether investors were being misled in the process. Now, it's important to note here that an investigation does not always mean guilt. The case is still under process and the courts will decide what really happened. But the fact that such a large action was taken tells us that SEBI sees this as a serious issue. Part 5. What does this mean for retail investors? For retail investors like you and me, the biggest takeaway is simple. Be careful about who you trust online. In today's world, financial influencers are everywhere. Some of them genuinely want to educate. They share knowledge freely and encourage you to do your own research. But others may have hidden agendas. When you see someone with hundreds of thousands of subscribers, a polished video setup, and a confident speaking style, it's very easy to assume they are experts. But popularity is not the same as credibility. And this is where we must remind ourselves. In the stock market, there are no shortcuts. If someone promises quick profits, guaranteed returns, or secret stock picks, you should immediately be cautious. Part 6. How to identify red flags in finance content. Let's break down some warning signs that every retail investor should watch out for. Red flag number 8. Guaranteed returns. If someone says you can double your money in a few months or that a stock is sure to go up, run in the opposite direction. No one can guarantee stock market returns, not even Warren Buffett. Red flag